Hey, Popeye, are the latest.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. In this journey, do you remember Belmont Sands? Do you remember KD's Keg? Well, if you do, this is your route. Just sit back, relax and drive with me. Now, yesterday, we told you that on Friday, August 19th, 2022, is gonna be Quicksilver's birthday. Well, guess what? It is also his father's birthday as well. Yeah, man, Quicksilver and his father. They are celebrating their birthday on Friday, August 19th. Now, like we told you in our previous video, we'll be having fun on Friday. So far, we have received over 20 entries. The deadline to submit entry is tomorrow, Thursday at 2 p.m. Like we told you, we are going to be having fun on Friday. This is what I want you to sing.
If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica.
So, if you haven't yet done so, send us a voice note with that chorus and you will stand a chance of winning $500 phone credit, courtesy of Quicksilver. It's his and his father's birthday, but they will be giving you the gifts. Send us your entry to 876-343-1034. That's 876-343-1034. And the numbers that we give you. If you try calling us straight, it is unlikely that you are going to get us. Send us messages. And for persons who wish to donate to our back to school giveaway, send us a message to the same number, 876-343-1034. That's 876-343-1034. Let us make some families' back to school preparations a bit easier. If you want to contact us otherwise, the number is 876-458-9111, and that's WhatsApp only. We also have a page on Facebook. It's called Popeye News Links. Yeah man, same name. Go over there and follow that page. And if you want, you can always send us a message via Facebook. Now, this first incident, it is tragic to say the least. It took place Monday, August 15th, 2022, about some minutes after 4 o'clock. It took place at Bamboo Drive in the Sandy Bay area in the parish of Hanover. So we are learning that a lady, her name is Miss Elana Nesbeth. She was 89 years old. Now, Miss Nesbeth, she retired from the Jamaica Constabulary Force over 30 years ago. She retired at the rank of Assistant Superintendent of Police. She used to work in Montego Bay. Now, Miss Nesbeth, she lived alone in a 12-apartment concrete house at Bamboo Drive. We are told that she went to bed about 7 o'clock. Monday morning, sometime after 4 o'clock, her neighbors, they saw fire coming from her house and they called the police and the fire department. We are told that fire units from Montego Bay and Lucy, they responded. On the arrival of the fire personnel, we are told that the house was seen totally engulfed in flames. The fire, it was put out by the firefighters, and after cooling down operation, the charred remains of Miss Nesbeth was found on her bed in her bedroom. We are told that based on preliminary investigations by the fire department and the police, they are suspecting that this fire may be as a result of an electrical short circuit. They are saying that so far, they are not suspecting any foul play, but investigation continues. Sad indeed. May this lady's soul rest in peace. Condolences to her family and her friends. Now, this next incident, sad indeed. It took place along the Trial Main Road in the parish of Hanover. It took place early yesterday morning, Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, about 1 o'clock. So here is what we are learning. That man on your screen, his name is Oniekie Barnes, but he was popularly known as Troy. Now, Troy, he was living at Bottom Quarry District in Hopewell in the parish of Hanover. Troy is originally from Santa Cruz in the parish of St. Elizabeth, and he's a past student of the St. Elizabeth Technical High School. So, Troy, he used to be a security officer, but all along, his goal was to be directly employed in the hotel industry. Troy got a break and he landed a job at Grand Palladium as a bar porter. Troy, he was at work Monday evening and he concluded work at the Grand Palladium early yesterday morning, sometime after 12 midnight. Troy was heading home. He was driving his white 1997 Mitsubishi Lancer motor car. Troy was heading home after a hard day's work to go get some sleep so he could return to work yesterday. But that was not to be. Troy was now on the Trial Main Road driving his motor car. He was heading towards Hopewell. A rent-a-car, which is a 2014 white Mitsubishi Lancer station wagon motor car. It was coming in the opposite direction. This car, it was being driven by a 22-year-old young man from Sandy Bay in the parish of Hanover. In this car with the driver was a 22-year-old young man and a 51-year-old lady. Now, that lady's name is Miss Claudia Dianne Shaw. She was living at Advent Drive in Mandeville in the parish of Manchester. We are learning that the driver of the station wagon motor car, he somehow ended up losing control of the car. As a result, it drifted into the path of the car that Troy was driving, causing a major collision. As a result of this collision, both vehicles were extensively damaged. Troy, he was trapped and he had to be cut from his motor vehicle by members of the Lucy Fire Department. It is suspected that Troy, he died on the spot. Miss Claudia Shaw, who was in the other vehicle, she also received serious injuries and it is also suspected that she died on the spot. The driver of the other car and the passenger, they also received injuries, but the driver, he was treated and released, and the passenger, he was admitted. This is sad indeed. We'd like to take time out to say condolences to the family and friends of Troy and Claudia. May their souls rest in peace. So, on to the crime stories. Did you know that one of the sweetest things for these hoodlums is when they can attack someone and fire a whole heap of shots at them, killing their target and escape? You know that? Most of them, they are gun fools. Remember me tell you that. Because if their target are able to fire back at them run gone. We have seen that so many times. This is what happened along the Chantilly Main Road in the Savannah Lamar Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. It took place broad daylight, Monday, August 15th, 2022, a little bit after 12 midday. We are learning that a businessman, he was at his home when he drove out through his gate. He got out of his car and was in the process of manually locking back his gate when a black Toyota Corolla motor car drove up. We are told that a hoodlum came out of the back left passenger seat with a gun in his hand and opened gunfire at this businessman. The businessman, he took evasive action and popped off his licensed firearm and returned the fire at this hoodlum. The hoodlum ran off and jumped back into the black Toyota Corolla, and he and his cronies, they made good their escape towards Petersfield direction. The car that the businessman was driving received gunshot damage to the back windscreen and the dashboard. It is not known whether or not the hoodlum was hit, but luckily, the businessman was not hit. Why may I tell you? Now, this one, it took place yesterday afternoon, Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, about 3 o'clock. It took place at Dean's Lane in the Mount Salem Police area in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, he's in his early 30s. He was standing in the lane when hoodlums struck. It is said that hoodlums, they opened gunfire, hitting him. As a result, this man, he collapsed and fell to the ground. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The police were called, and when they arrived on the scene, they saw this man who was shot. He was lying on the roadway on his back. He had received gunshot wounds to his upper body. This man, he was assisted to a nearby hospital where he has since been admitted in a serious condition. When this crime scene was processed, we are told that a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. Now, in this next incident, we carried a story last week, Tuesday, and we told you that two well-known hoodlums from Garden District in White House in the parish of Westmoreland, they were shot and killed by hoodlums who were traveling in a Toyota Mark X motor car. The two hoodlums that were killed, they were traveling on a motorcycle, and an illegal gun suspected to be owned by one of the victims was recovered by the police on the scene where the men were shot. Well, there was another incident in the same area, Garden District, last night. But on this occasion, the feedback we are getting is that this man who was shot, he is not a hoodlum. It is said that this man, he's in his early 30s, and he was once employed to a well-known hotel in the area, but he had resigned because he had gotten a job in the Cayman Islands. So here is what we are learning. Last night, Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, about some minutes after 8 o'clock, this man, he was riding his blue Suzuki Access motorcycle. He was riding along the Garden Main Road when, unbeknown to him, someone was out to get him, and that person was waiting in ambush. That person did not plan on robbing this man of his motorcycle or anything else. That person, he wanted to take this man's life. So that person, he hid in bushes. And while this man was riding along, he opened gunfire at him. The man who was riding the bike, he was shot and he fell off the motorcycle along the roadway. The police were informed and they rushed to the scene. Now, when they reached, they saw this man lying on the road with gunshot wounds to his abdomen. The police, they rushed this man to a nearby hospital where he has since been admitted in a serious condition. The mayhem. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet hit on it, remember to hit on it. Yeah man, the same thumbs up button. And if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, remember, hit on the subscribe button, as also hit on the notification bell, then click all, so that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. And for persons in the Negril area, do you remember Ray? Yeah man, Ray Water Sports. We are told that Sir Ray, he passed away. Sir Ray, he was a foundation man in Negril. Yeah man, up the beach road like you're going towards Sandals, right beside the Azul Hotel in that area, Ray's Water Sports Foundation. Sir Ray, may you rest in peace, and condolences to his family and his friends. Now, in the final story for today, this one, it took place early this morning, Wednesday, August 17th, 2022. It took place right in the vicinity of the bun factory, along the Shrewsbury Main Road in the Petersfield area in the parish of Westmoreland. So, we are learning that a man, well, so far, we are told that his first name is Christopher, but he is popularly known as Chris. We haven't been able to obtain his surname or his biodata, but as soon as we do, we'll be updating this story. But it is said that Chris, he's a Mason, and he's not from Westmoreland. He's from a district named Rackall in the parish of St. Catherine. What we are learning is that Chris, he has been in the parish of Westmoreland for the past 2 months, where he was doing construction work at a housing project being done at Shrewsbury. Chris, he was staying at a house on the same scheme. We are told that last night, Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, Chris, he was at a bar at Pullet Lane in the same Petersfield area. It is said that Chris, he was drinking a whole heap of liquor. He left the bar in the night, and we are told that he left to the Shrewsbury scheme. Now, later on in the night, we are told that he left the Shrewsbury scheme, telling one of his co-workers that he would soon come back. But that was not to be. That was the last time Chris was seen alive. Now, this morning, Wednesday, August 17th, 2022, about 7 o'clock, a resident saw Chris. He was lying motionless near to the roadway. An alarm was raised and the police, they were called. We are told that when the police went on the scene, they found Chris. He was lying on his back on the grass close to the road. When the police inspected Chris, they realized that he had received multiple chop wounds to his left hand, his face, and his head. From all indication, Chris died on the spot. So, the big question is, who was it that took out Chris and why? We are doing some digging and we'll be coming back to you with an update. You can stand by for it. But in the meantime, the mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now